Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. Oh, my hair. I keep forgetting to brush my hair before I turn on the video. I mean, honestly, when I do brush it, it doesn't look much better. I can't be bothered with hair, honestly. I don't know what to do with it because I don't. Okay, we're going on a tangent already. Welcome. I used to have gorgeous, thick, gorgeous, long hair, and now it's just like limp and oh. Anyways, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new here, hello, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Hi. So, I have a confession to make. First of all, I haven't put out a video in like 2 weeks, and I'm so sorry. I have two videos I'm recording right now that involve reading books, and I just haven't been able to read them yet. So they're coming out. They'll be coming. But I thought I'd do a little video for today. Just hopefully a short one, but you know how I ramble on. Um, I did a thing. I bought a KOBO e-reader. Listen, we don't judge on this channel. We don't judge on how much money we spend on books or how many books we get from the library. We don't judge any of that, right? This is a safe place for bookish people, okay? Um, so I live in Canada, and in Canada, you can't borrow ebooks from your library and have it sent to your Kindle automatically. It's sent to your KOBO, not Kindle. So okay, this all started. Story time. Grab a cup of coffee. Story time. I have decided to try to read more digital books, more ebooks, because if you know my epic library hauls, which I have one I have to do soon, that's beyond the point. I usually have, on average, 40 or 50 books out from the library, physical books. I've decided to slow down on that and hopefully only have 10 on average from the library physical books, because my room, I live with 6 other people, so I have everything I own in my little bedroom, and it's not a small bedroom, but it's not exactly big either, and it's a disaster area right now, and I decided I just need to declutter a bit, and I felt overwhelmed having that many books out that I want to read, because a lot of them had holds on them. There are a lot of new releases, a lot of popular books that have holds on them, and I felt overwhelmed. So then I decided, okay, if I can get a KOBO for a good price, I'm going to go digital and just take out like a maximum 10 bucks at a time. Do I still have 30 out? Yes, but I'm taking them back, okay? It's a work in progress, all right? So, I went on Amazon, and lo and behold, a color KOBO, I don't know what it's called, all I know is the color KOBO, was cheaper than my Kindle was, and my Kindle's a very simple black and white Kindle, so I was very happy about that. I went on the payment plan because I I can't afford anything, so I went on the payment plan. I now owe like 350 bucks or something like that every month for a while, because not just on the KOBO. The KOBO was only like $180, something like that. Really good price. But I owe for other stuff now too. But it's the way it's like a credit card. It's how I pay it every month. It gets paid. It gets paid off. We don't judge. So I bought a KOBO. And I was so excited that the day before it was delivered, I already checked out books from my library. Now, mind you, I have two library cards. I have one in the Fraser Valley and one where I live now in the Okanagan. Fraser Valley was from when I lived there 4 years ago, and I feel kind of guilty using them because I don't live there anymore. But at the same time, they told me my card needed renewing, and I went online, and they didn't ask me if I still lived there. So is that really my fault? Because I just clicked renew and it renewed. Anyways, is that really my fault? Technically, I know it is. But anyways, So in that, but the reason why I have two cards is because first of all, the um, Coast one has 20 books you can take out or audiobooks. But the main reason is because there's a lot of ebooks and audiobooks that my local library doesn't have, and vice versa. So over the two cards, I can find the books I want. That's my excuse. So then I bought this Kobo. Isn't it cute? Oh, you see the book I'm reading right now? I'm reading Paris by Paris Hilton. I was recommended, not personally, I saw this on a BookTube channel and they recommended it, and at just a mini review, her life. I'm only, how far am I in? I'm only 15% in, and the way she writes is very rambly. She even calls herself out saying that she loves run on sentences and dashes. So, I kind of resonate with that. I don't write like that. If you don't know, I'm also an aspiring writer, aspiring author. I don't write like that, but my brain definitely works the same as her. She has ADHD, which she talks about right in the beginning, and that's just how she thinks. So that's how she writes. And it took me a few minutes to get used to it, but then I realized, wait a second, this is exactly how I talk, and she's just being the real her. So I'm enjoying this so far. I know it gets quite brutal. It's her memoir. If you don't know who Paris Hilton is, I feel like back in the day, in like the 90s and early 2000s, she was in the tabloids. She was in, you couldn't turn a corner without seeing a gossip magazine or a news article about her. People called her crazy. People called her out of control as a teenager. She is an heiress. She's a Hilton heiress. You know, like the Hilton hotels. And I know that from the review I saw in this book, she goes into detail of the very abusive camp she went to fix her, quote unquote, fix her. And so I hate to say this, but I'm looking forward to reading that. But I'm not like looking forward to, as in yay kind of thing. I'm interested in what she has to say about it because like I used to watch Dr. Phil a lot, and he was always sending kids to these kind of camps. So I'm interested to see what she says about it. And anyways, this is not a book review, but I got a color Kobo and I checked out some books. I've got like 18 books, I think. I went hog wild, okay? So let's go over. Oops, I forgot my Kindle. The button to push it on is down here, but this one is up here. So I love that I got a colored one because I did not think I could be able to afford it. I don't know if this is refurbished or not, but it works perfectly fine. And you might ask too, don't you have a Kindle? Yes, I have a Kindle. Don't you have 300 plus Nat Galliarks to read on your Kindle? Yes, I do. Okay, no judgment. Um, but I wanted to borrow books from the library so that I don't have the big clutter of all the physical books. As much as I love having shelves full of books, I want to declutter a bit. So here is the colors. I mean, it looks black and white on the film, on the camera, but see, you can see a bit of color there. So the books I have, how many books do I have? I did back about 15 years ago, I bought a Kobo when I got an inheritance from my grandma, and I bought a whole bunch of ebooks for that Kobo. That Kobo I still have, but it doesn't, it's wrecked. It doesn't connect to any internet whatsoever, not just mine, any internet, any Wi-Fi. So it's broken, so then I bought this one. Okay, so I do have an account at Kobo from the old one, so let's see how many books. How do I, oh, my books. That would be it. I have 239 ebooks and one audiobook. I have 134 unread. I have 66 that I'm reading, so technically add that on to the unread, which would be 200. 200 books unread. I purchased 219. Again, I had an inheritance from my grandma, and I just went hog wild and bought a whole bunch of ebooks. Overdrive, I have 19 out. I also have an audiobook on that card, so that's why that adds up to 20. I have 17 downloaded, which I think are all the library books. And finished. I finished 40, so I went on it and updated all the books I finished reading either on ebook or physical form. So I finished 40, so that's good. And yeah, I'm loving this e-reader. Like, it's so good. I love it so much. And you can listen to audiobooks on it, which my Kindle you can't. So that's interesting. It also has, again, I have a very basic Kindle because it was too expensive. This one was like $180. My Kindle was like $400, and it was just maybe 300, and it's just a basic Kindle. This one's got color, it's got a bunch of features. I really love it. And again, I can get books from my library. Now technically I think you can like download the books from our like Canadian libraries and somehow put it on your Kindle. I am not tech savvy enough to figure out how to do that. I'd rather just pay $20 a month to pay it off and get a Kindle or a Kobo. So the books I have from the library are the Paris Hitler memoir. I'll put the pictures up here. I have The Ripper's Shadow by Laura something. I don't know what her last name is. I can't. This is too small. Can you like enlarge it? No, you can't. I mean, I'm sure you can, but I just ah going all over. I need to go up here. I need to go. Come on. One thing I don't like about e-readers is they're very picky of where you push, but The Ripper's Shadow, which is a Victorian cozy mystery, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I still have not read that. I am 14% through a book I just started yesterday, which is Reese Bowen's newest one, From Cradle to Grave, I think it's called. And I think I have an e-arc of that as well, so that'll be kicking that off. I'm not sure if I do or not. And then I have Onyx Storm, because I do have the physical book of Onyx Storm that I own, but I'm just really in my e-reader era right now. And then Catherine of Aragon by Alison Weir. Um, no, we gotta go down. I'm still getting used to this. No, I need to click here. Okay. Then we have The Amalfi Curse by Sarah Penner. This is my friend Jess's. Like, she loved this book. I don't know if it's her favorite fantasy, but she really loved it. It's a romantasy, so I want to read that. That one I sent back. So I got a Canadian Girl Diary or whatever it is book for middle grade March, which I'll be taking part in. But I gave it back to the library. I have Glorious Rivals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is the second in the spin off of the Inheritance games. I have Mice and Murder by Sally Smith. This is a cozy mystery, and I'm looking forward to reading that. Another cozy, Mrs. Christie and the Mystery Guild Library, which I do have an e-arc for, so I can read that one. I don't know why I have it on here when I literally have an e-arc on my Kindle, but I do. Okay, I do. Do I ever make sense? No. Um, I have Jacqueline's for the Comfort of Ghosts, which is a cozy historical cozy. This is part of the Macy Dobbs series. I have started that book. I read about half of that book physically, like last year, I think. Haven't finished it, so I want to finish that. I think I'll probably start from the beginning on that. Then we have a historical fiction called Sisters of Fortune by Anna Lee Hubert. This is a Titanic um, book. Games Untold by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is um, kind of book 4 of the Inheritance Games or book 5, whatever it is, but it's like not technically part of the trilogy. I don't know. It comes between the Inheritance Games and the Games on not Games Untold, the spin-off, whatever it's called. Then we have No One Is Supposed to Die at This Wedding, which I have started listening to on audio probably a year ago again, never finished it. I do have that on e-arc too. I just realized a lot of these I have e-arcs on. Well, 3. I have e-arcs on, and for some weird reason, put them on here. Okay. Then I have Kill Your Darlings by Peter Swanson. I do want to read that. It is a thriller. I have Carnegie's Maid by Marie Benedict. I do want to read more Marie Benedict books. She writes historical fiction based on real people from history. Then we have The Lady's Mind by Francine Rivers. I am taking part in the Francine River readathon hosted by Oshina. I'll link her channel below. Um, I did not finish January's book yet, so I will watch her show playback on that. But I think the Ladies Mind live show is at the end of February, so I really got to get going on that because it's the 20th of February already. And that's a Christian fiction. And then we have Riley Sager with a Vengeance. Now, I don't think I want to read Riley Sager. Sager, whatever. Um, but I heard that this one is a take on Murder on the Orient Express, and it's a bunch of writers that. Is this the one? I don't remember that's the one. I have something thinking it's a different book. I heard I heard it's more mystery than thriller and horror, which I feel like Riley Sager kind of puts. I was gonna say Sega. My apologies, Riley. Um, I feel like this one I've heard is more mystery than supernatural or horror. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm willing to try. And then we have The World's Greatest Detective and Her Just Okay Assistant by Liza Tully, which again I have an e-art for. I don't know why I put these on here, but anyways, those are my library books. I'm very excited to read them. And yeah, I do have to get working on my e-arts as well because I have a goal of reading 40 of them this year. Haven't read any this year so far. I mean, it is only February 20th, but I gotta get rolling on that. So I do have a series that I started on my channel called NetGalley Notebook, I think is what I called it. I only have one episode up, but I need to do another episode where I read e-arcs. But I'm really enjoying this KOBO. This, by the way, is a little. I have this on here just because it's like a pop socket, but not a pop socket because I can't afford one. But it comes with this thing. You just click it on there. I sometimes just hold it like this, and it's perfect. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. I've made so many nerdy lists up. Like, I've gone hog wild on spreadsheets and lists, and I I didn't realize I just ruined my hair. Can it get any worse? I don't know. But I realize I am a spreadsheet nerd girl, and I did not know that until I started doing spreadsheets like a year ago. Almost a year ago, I started making my first spreadsheet and I learned how to make spreadsheets on Google Sheets. Mind you, they're very simple. They're not like fancy, but I learned how to do that and now I have all the spreadsheets. So, why was I talking about that? I don't remember why I was talking. I am tired. It is only 8:14 in the morning and I'm very tired. Again, I didn't sleep much last night. But looking after Rosie again. Her dad went back to work. He works 3 weeks out of every month now. So, if you don't know, I look after my landlord's slash roommate's dog, Rosie. And now that his girlfriend lives here as well, she takes care of Rosie except when she works. And she works basically every day. It's kind of her shift changes, but so when they're both working, I look after Rosie, so I'm looking forward to looking after her today. Yesterday was the first day because he just left yesterday, and she's always very sad the first day. And then, Mama had the audacity to leave her with me while she went to work. So, yeah, Rosie wasn't too happy, but she got lots of love from me, and she ended up snuggling with me and giving me kisses and everything, so it was fine. But I'm surprised she isn't upstairs yet. She probably got breakfast with, I don't want to say her name, but my roommate. I guess she's a roommate now, I guess. My landlord's girlfriend, partner, whatever you want to call her. And I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I'm assuming that she's feeding her this morning because usually Rosie's up here looking for breakfast by now. So, anyways, that was a really This is a really weird video. I'm so sorry. If you're still here, thank you. You're a real one. Give this video a like and subscribe. I will be reading a lot digitally. Let's talk about what I'm currently reading, because I'm doing a nonfiction vlog, and I am currently reading Jane Austen's bookshelf. So this is by Rebecca Romney, so I would like to finish this today. I'm also reading another nonfiction called Agatha Christie's Secret Notebook. Yes, Notebooks by John Curran. I'm enjoying that. Um, and then the 2 books on my e-reader. And then I also have audiobooks out from my local library, but I haven't listened to any. I do want to start listening to one. I'm not sure what I want to listen to, but I'm just going on a ramble. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this rambly video. Thank you for watching. God bless. Bye, guys.